Let's talk about edge jointing. You can edge joint with hand planes. You can do it with an edge jointer. You can use the table saw. You can even set up fences on a router table. I want to try edge jointing with the bandsaw. Now the whole idea of edge jointing something is you need to have a nice clean flat surface against a nice clean flat surface so they butt up together perfectly. You can get a good glue adhesion and then they'll stay together. But you know, I don't remember reading anything in the rule books about these two edges having to be straight. And just so happens, I'm not real good at cutting things straight. So this should be easy, right? Here's the idea, and it's hardly original, I'm sure, but if you have two boards that you want to glue together and the edges aren't perfectly straight because, you know, wood moves and changes and stuff, you don't have a lot of surface to glue together. So traditionally what we'll do is we'll joint the edges by making them straight on whatever equipment we have that makes edges straight. Now we have two nice flat edges that we can glue together. Another way you could join these is by cutting them at the same time. So if you overlap the boards and cut them at the same time, they have to fit together as long as they don't slide. So now you can joint any way you want. But let's see how it translates to wood. Alright, so we'll find a piece of chalk and we're just going to decide that these are the boards that go together.
A, B, C, D, E, F, G.
You just got to be careful with the screws, of course, to not split this delicate cedar, but I'm planning on cutting the ends off anyways, so that should be okay. Well, I knew when I was painting these that I would probably not be able to make the surface perfectly flat on just glue up without doing some sanding or planing, but I wanted to just show the contrast anyways. Then I was thinking, well, maybe I'd just make it like wall art or something where it doesn't have to be flat, but now what I kind of want to do, because these joints look really good, is I want to actually plane this all down and make it a actual surface and see what it looks like.
Must be my lucky day.
You found 21, that's not 21 cents, that's 25, because a quarter's worth 25 cents.
Oh yeah.
25 plus 1.
26.
Yeah, good work.
Why are you planing all your green off?
Well, it wasn't even.
Oh.
So then I grabbed this plane and I started doing it. I'm just going to take the whole table away. This plane is so strong. So I'm going to get a smaller plane, I think.
Oh, must be my lucky day.
Yeah, where do you want to put that with the car you found?
Yeah.
And it's not bad, but it's not great. It's not perfect. And then when I started getting to the point where I was screwing them together, there's my first one. Looks pretty good, and then these last ones look great. There's a couple spots like here where there's a little bit of chatter, and I think that knot probably has something to do with that. And you can see the actual, because one of the teeth is bent or something, or the blade's a little bent, so you can see that chatter there. But there's a little spot there that's filled. But yeah, no, you can join it with a bandsaw. Don't be a cheapskate like me and put a new blade on though.
Can you please help?
Don't do that. Just step aside. I don't want to slam into your head back. far as that's gonna go.
Well, at least we crushed it.
Okay, plug your ears again.
Okay.
Ready?
That's really loud.
That is all we have time for today.
And see you next time, and have a nice day.
Still need some legs. Let's dig something up for that. Yeah, so this was just sort of an exercise or an experiment in different techniques and different ways to use tools, and I hope you found it interesting and maybe lit a spark or something. I know I thought this up a couple of years ago, and this was the first time I got a chance to try it. But the reason I'm able to do stuff like this is because of Patreon, and so I want to thank all my Patreon supporters for financing some of my time, so I can experiment like this and share it with you guys, and hopefully continue to contribute and grow the creative hive mind, as I like to call it, of the Maker universe. So let's see what happens out of this, and thanks for watching. As always, be good. Okay, so that was fun, but how does this translate to the Maker that doesn't have a big fancy workshop with a bandsaw? With a jigsaw and a cordless drill, I think I can make a matching side table. Oh, I forgot. A lot of you probably don't have giant expansive workbenches like me too, so I'll use just this.